Hey everybody, this is Cameron. We are back in to talk about all the different types of roles that the president has, and you can think of them as different hats. So we're going to be going through the whole tree of hats. So let's get going. The first hat is the chief executive hat, and that means that the president oversees all federal agencies, appointing directors, and creating policies to determine their goals for the country. An example of this would be, say, the president appointing a new judge of the Supreme Court, for instance, Ellen Kogan in 2009. The next is the head of state. The president represents the U.S. in all official functions and meeting with foreign leaders. An example of this would be countries coming together, discussing climate control and proposing their plans for improvement, known as COP21, which happened in Paris recently. Next is foreign policy. This hat means that the president oversees treaties, direct aid, and sets policies that will affect relationships with other countries. An example of this is in 1978, America passed the Treaty of Amity and Commerce in France. The next is the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, meaning the President is the head of the U.S. military. An example of this is on August 7, 1794, President Washington used military force to put down the Whiskey Rebellion. Next up we have is the legislative leader. Congress is responsible for passing laws, however the President must approve or veto these laws. But keep in mind, a president's veto can be overridden by a two-thirds majority of the House. An example of the legislative leader hat is in 1971, Nixon voted the popular Comprehensive Child Development Act. The next act we have is the economic leader. The president makes plans to make sure the federal government has a budget which is profitable and beneficial to the economy. An example of this is really the president making a budget, controlling what we will save. And right now, President Obama has a plan that we will be able to save $4 trillion by 2017. Last but simply not least is the political party leader. Being the president, the president is the head of their political party. For instance, Obama is the head of the Democratic Party right now. And that about wraps up all the president's hats/roles he has in his Oval Office. Thank you for joining us. Hope to see you next time.
Yay.